Hello, 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 people. How y'all doing? What's going on out there in the world? My name is Latrice Sampson Richards. I am a mental and emotional wellness creative, a licensed professional counselor, and a certified life enhancement coach. And you're tuned in to From Scratch Live, which is my weekly vlog about what's happening in my life. I share my journey in hopes that it helps you along yours. I'm going to go ahead and share. If you're watching this on a replay, make sure that you comment hashtag replay to let me know that you're watching so I can say, hey, girl, hey, or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and share. You share it as well. You know what I'm saying? You share it as well. Let your people know that I am here. And okay, so Facebook changed the way that they're doing some things, so it looks very different. I don't know how I feel about all of the changes that is taking place with Facebook here. I some of them are okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and share. Give me one moment. And please share. Share along with me, please. I just want to remind you all that if you, there we go. All right. I just want to remind you all of my villagers out there, if you are a member of Trust Village and you're watching this video, make sure that you are cautious about make sure that you are cautious about what you post. We share a lot in Trust Village, and you know, nothing is off limits in Trust Village, but this video is a public video. This is not only inside of Trust Village, so I always like to put that disclaimer out there because I don't want nobody sharing something they think that they're sharing within the privacy of the group, and in actuality, they're sharing it to everybody. Hey, Kat! How you doing? I don't even have no oh, I do have earrings on. I was about to say I don't even have no earrings on. I'm used to my little dangly. Hey, Faye. I'm used to my little danglies or whatever. But I got on just some regulars today. Some nice little studs, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, how y'all doing? Please make sure that you share. Share me with your people or whatever. I would greatly appreciate it. While we're here, did you know I have a YouTube channel? It's brand new. I'm still building it up, but I do have a YouTube channel, and I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's actually, girl, let me find out. I think you should be able to, well, you know what? I feel like I should know that before I tell y'all to do that. So give me one moment. Let me find my, yeah, you know, regular schmegular degular. You know what I'm saying? Which they cute or whatever, but they regular degular, you know? So let me find, there we go. So if I share, can I share this? How do I share? How do you share your YouTube? Y'all think that makes sense? My channel. There we go. I don't know how to share. I'm going to figure that out, though. I know Nipsey and Lauren. Now, listen, I have to be honest. I'm not a huge Nipsey Russell fan. Nipsey Russell. Now, I love me some Nipsey Russell. But I don't have a problem with Nipsey Hussle. I just never really got into him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I have to admit, like, I was kind of surprised that his following was as big as it is, and that people were, or people have been as affected by, you know, by him and by his passing as they have been. I mean, it's always a sad thing, like when we lose, you know, black bodies or whatever, especially to street violence. Like, it's you know, it's never a good thing. But I wasn't like super into Nipsey Hussle. I really didn't know much about him anyway. And so it was very interesting. I mean, I feel like I've learned a lot about him since, more so since his passing than I ever knew about him while he was alive. But you know, I love me some Lauren London. I didn't even know that she was in a relationship with him. I just don't keep up with stuff like that. Like there's nothing, like no reason or whatever. I just don't keep up with stuff like that, you know? And so I'm really sad to hear that you know, I'm just sad to hear that that's something that they've been struggling with, you know? Um yeah, I mean, not something that they've been struggling with. I'm sad to hear of his passing. I heard that BET showed the memorial live, and I saw people was selling tickets for the memorial on eBay for like $400, which is ridiculous. Like, people have no chill at all. Done got caught up in a Hallmark movie. I don't watch none of this stuff, and I'm all in my feelings between this sensitive movie, Nipsey, and Mother Nature corrupting my. It has been an emotional damn day, girl. Listen, girl, it bees like that sometimes, you know, and that's okay. I mean, really, that is okay. Sometimes you just, it is just one of them days. Don't take it personal, girl. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna come through this like a champ, you know, like a champ. I'm really trying to find so Samsung did a upload, I mean an update to my phone, and oh, there it is. Share. Okay, okay, hold on. I think I'm figuring this out. Okay, here's my YouTube. There we go. So that's my YouTube page. I just posted it there. Yeah, so y'all make sure that y'all subscribe on YouTube. Hey, Mama Jennifer, subscribe to my YouTube page. It's gonna be on and popping. Y'all hear my husband making all that noise? Y'all hear him? Never really listened to his music and only really knew him through her, but I did know he did a lot for his community, was like really doing big stuff. I know, and that's, I'm so sorry to hear that. Baby. Move my vacuum cleaner, babe. Put it in the closet. Look, he looking like that because I had already told him leave my vacuum cleaner alone. Y'all know Lyndon is here. My honey bunny. For me? You gonna come say hi? Come. Come. Say hello. Say wave. Say hello. Hey. Say how y'all doing?
Them say big money popping and no.
You gonna say hey, baby? Huh? You gonna close the door? Close the door. Thank you. Huh? Close the door. Thank you. Now he gonna be mad because he ain't gonna be able to open it back up. You know? So yeah, I didn't really know. That's my roommate, little boy. He's made an appearance before. That's Lyndon. He's made an appearance. You need to get by, babe? You need to get past? You don't even say hey. For real. Really, really? But what does that mean? Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, so my condolences to the family or whatever, but I'm learning much more about him now, like in his passing, than I ever knew about him while he was alive. And he really was like about that life, you know what I'm saying? Like really about the community and making the community better. And it's a great loss. He also had some not great ideas about certain subsectors of our community as well. And so, I posted a question in Trust Village last week, and the question was, what is your legacy? Like what is the legacy that you want to leave behind? And I think that a lot of times we don't really think about everything that goes into our legacy. I think like a couple of the ladies was saying like, I don't know, and like they're not sure about what their legacy is yet. But the reality is that everything that you do, everything that you say, every way that you show up in this world is a part of your legacy. And so understanding that, like to understand that is to understand that it all matters, like you can't just take a one-sided view of somebody and think that's who they are in totality. Like nobody is one dimensional. Everybody has multiple facets to who they are. And so he was a great person in terms of helping the community and the work that he did in the community, but he also had some crazy ideas about who deserved to be counted as a part of the community. And to those people, his legacy is not awesome, and so you can't tell nobody how to feel about you and what you put out there in the world. That is a part of your legacy as well. I'm sure that there's people out here who don't like me. Although, how could you not? I'm just saying. But I'm sure that there's people out here who don't like me. There's people out here, I'm sure you could find, if you search hard enough, you could find somebody that has something negative to say about me. And I'm not saying, that's going to stop me from being who I am, or that's going to change me from being who I am. But what I am saying is that it matters, like who am I to tell them that their experience of me is wrong, or like they shouldn't feel the way have you can go ahead, baby. It's just from scratch. Or that they shouldn't feel however they feel about their experience of me, like that's fucked up. And you can't expect people to feel how you want them to feel, like and all of that becomes a part of your legacy. What you said, Faye? God is speaking through you. This is something that's been on my mind for the past several weeks. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's real, that's what's real. I'm glad to be of service. So yeah, so what else do I have going on? What else? Oh, girl. So I went to New Orleans this weekend. My line sister is getting married in June. I actually have 3 line sisters that are getting married this year. One of them is getting married in June. And it's her bachelorette party was this weekend. And her bridal shower and bachelorette party was this weekend in New Orleans. Everything okay, baby?
Pay attention to what you're doing.
That man keep playing with me, guys. I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
So anyway, so yeah, so well, thank you, girl. Thank you. I do what I can, girl. But you can't explain how what they think they heard may not have been on proper context. I mean, you can, Faye, you can try to explain to them like what the reality of what it was that you were trying to say. You could try to help them understand what it is that you want or need them to know about who you are. But at the end of the day, you have no control over how you're received. I mean, that's just what it is. All you can do is put your best foot forward, but you don't know what's going on with people at the time that they receive you. And all of that makes a difference in how they receive you. And at a certain point, you know, you have to be okay with that, unfortunately. Um, yeah. He was smiling big, cause he know cause he, because girl, he be acting like he don't want to say hey to my people, and he know y'all be asking about him. He try to act like he's shy, which he is shy sometimes, but anyway, so yeah, so I went to New Orleans this weekend for my line sister's bridal shower and bachelorette party. And girl, let me tell you, these old thighs and calves can't do it like they used to. You know what I'm saying? They what what? Come. He just wanted this door open. Look, you gonna close the door? Close the door. Watch your finger. Watch your finger. Yeah. Thank you. He said thank you. But yeah, like so at the shower or whatever, which was beautiful. It was a Mardi Gras theme, and everything was really nice. I think like 8 of the line sisters was able to make it, which is a lot of us. There's 16 of us. So to get 8, that's like getting half of the line, you know, because at this point we 15 years out, and so or 15 years in rather, and so it's not so easy to get everybody all in the same place anymore, you know. And so 8 of us were able to come to the event, and that was good. It was nice to see everybody. We haven't all been in the same place in a very long time, so it was good for everybody to be together. And you know, anytime y'all get some deltas together, especially Theta Xi Spring '04, okay, there will be some type of strut or something taking place. Y'all just gotta play the right song. And for whatever reason, my line sisters feel like I'm the one that always starts it off. Maybe back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to enjoy the party or whatever, you know? Oh, but I can't hang like I used to. I can't roll like I used to. Girl, first of all, the party was, the shower was at Napoleon House on Charters in the French Quarters. And anybody who knows anything about the French Quarters, specifically Charter, y'all know that parking is ridiculous. And it had been so long since I've been out there. I know how hard it is for parking and stuff, but I didn't know that they was gonna have a parking garage like directly across the street from the place. Girl, I ended up parking like 4 blocks from the place because I just didn't. I was already running late. I didn't want to be much later than what I already was. I didn't want to run the risk of not, finding a parking spot and just riding around, because if you get caught in that traffic, girl, that's all she wrote. And so I turned off a little early, and I ended up parking about 4 blocks away from the venue. Girl, my feet were not prepared for that. I did not have on my walking shoes whatsoever. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? So I had to walk them 4 blocks, girl, in my cute little green dress or whatever. It was my first time wearing my little Fashion Nova dress. Listen, if you're a big girl and you're looking for some trendy, like cute little trendy clothes, that's a decent quality. That's also hey Noonie, that's also kind of easy on the pocket. Let me tell you, girl, Fashion Nova Curve does it. Okay, I bought this little dress from Fashion Nova Curve. It was my first time wearing it, and girl, when I tell you I was sweating through that dress, I was over it, like completely over it. Like, why am I sweating this hard? I don't understand. Why am I sweating this hard? My line sister was like, girl, you need to go in the bathroom and put some napkins. So I did. And it helped. The quality is pretty good, Faye. But you know, it's like anywhere. Like you could buy a raggedy piece of something from Macy's. If it's raggedy, it's raggedy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to just, you know, like you can kind of see what the quality of stuff is gonna be. But for the most part, I'll say that I've only received like one thing from Fashion Nova that was poor quality, that I was just like, and it wasn't even so much that it was poor quality, it just wasn't, it wasn't what I needed, you know. And so, but the quality for Fashion Nova is decent, like for real, especially for the cost, you know what I'm saying, like for the money that you're paying, the quality is real decent, you know. And look, I just got me a I had signed up for Dia and Company because they was doing a sale for like a free sign up or whatever, so I ain't had to pay nothing extra. And they like Dia and Company is like they send you, you get to pick 3 pieces, and then they have a stylist that sends you 2 pieces along with that. So altogether you get like 5 pieces, and then they send it to you, you try it on, and then whatever pieces you like you keep, and you send the rest back, and they only charge you for the pieces that you keep. Well, I tried it out or whatever, because like I said, they had a free thing where you get your first shipment for free. And I found these jeans. Girl, it's difficult for me to find jeans that I like because of the way that my body is shaped, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for plus size women, for whatever reason, they make it extremely difficult. And so, hey, Broderick, and so it's difficult. Hey, Ish, Aisha, you are the girl. How you doing, Ish? Are you still traveling and stuff? Where you at in the world, girl? I say Ish is out here living her best life. I ain't even mad at it, girl. I'm trying to be like you. I just don't want to do it for a living no more. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, girl. I feel you. Where you at in the world, Ish? But anyway, and so I found these jeans. They sent me these jeans, and I freaking fell in love. There's some skinny jeans, but they fit. It's like they made for a plus size woman. So I've been Googling this company. What's the name of this company? Downing Studio. Y'all ever heard of that? Hey, Tracy. Downing Studio. Girl, I've been Googling them to try to find them. And it's like they are like a ghost company or something like that, girl. I don't know. But I have not been able to find them because I mean, like, I would like to purchase more of their items or whatever, but I ain't been able to find them. But yeah, Fashion Over Curve, I'm telling y'all. So anyway, I had my little cute dress on at the shower or whatever. And girl, I'm talking about I was sweating clean through that thing, you know, and I had on my little, I don't wear like girdles because comfort is number one for me. I have to be comfortable at all times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wear girdles because I can't breathe. Okay. But I do wear like a little onesie kind of thing just to smooth, you know what I'm saying? So it's not restrictive at all. It's not designed to like waist cinch and all of that. It's just to smooth out my little rolls, make my little bumps smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So, and I get it from Catherine's. Catherine's has the best ones. I'm telling y'all, Catherine's, the old lady store. Do yourself a favor. Catherine's has the best one. So anyway, I've been rocking my Catherine Smoother shaper for like 3-4 years now. I'm telling y'all, it's good quality. Like, it's money well spent. I promise you, it's money well. I just bought another one, and that's only because I lost weight, so I needed to go down a size. But the other one, I still wear the other one, the first one that I bought. It's very good quality. Catherine's has the best shapers. I'm just letting y'all know. So anyway, girl, I had to sweat through all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like trying to take pictures and trying to cool off or whatever. And my line sister was like, well, you need to put some paper towels, in your creases and your crevices, you know. So that's what I did, girl. I went to the bathroom and put some paper towels in my creases and my crevices, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked, and I was able to cool off and everything, which is definitely something that needed to happen. Thank you for sharing my video, Mama Jennifer. Have you shared the video yet? Make sure you go ahead and share. I would appreciate it if you did. Make sure that you share me with your people. You can share it right now, actually. I would appreciate that as well. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure that you comment hashtag replay. Don't forget, okay? So anyway, you know, while we at the shower or whatever, they played the right song. I don't remember. I think they played Nuck If You Buck. Now, me and my line, They Desire Spring '04, we have a relationship with the song Nuck If You Buck. I know that most people who were in college during that time have a relationship with that song. But Spring '04 really have a relationship with that song, because when we first crossed, when I tell you they was playing with us, they was playing with us, okay? And we had to like Nuck If You Buck several times, okay? And so we have a very special relationship to that song. So when the song came on, it was like, that's it, it's over. So we start strutting at the shower, which, you know, if you go to a Greek event in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it's a chance that a strut will happen, you know. So we did this strut. It was my favorite strut. Yumi Delta is really the only strut that I remember. I mean, I'm 15 years out at this point. And y'all, I felt good in the moment being able to still do it and remember the steps, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I love strutting. I love all of that. But girl, when I tell you, the next couple days after that, my body was like, bitch, what did you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't hurting as bad as I thought I would have been. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't as bad as I was anticipating, but it definitely was not easy. You know what I'm saying? So my thighs and my calves are still trying to recover from that. So the bridal shower was that day, like that afternoon, and then that night we went to the that night we. That's somebody at the door? Was that somebody at the door?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. And then that night we went to the bachelorette party, which was a trolley, like it was a trolley bus, you know, like a party trolley, because in New Orleans party buses are a big thing, but it was like a trailer, like a little trolley that they pulled behind a truck, and that was really, really nice. That was my first time on like a party bus kind of situation, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. So it was a good weekend overall. I just pretty much spent the whole weekend with my line sisters. I didn't really get a chance to see anybody else, which sucked, you know, but I'm glad that I was able to see my line sisters. So that's always a good time when that can happen. Then when I got back on Tuesday, I got back on Monday, and then on Tuesday I had my very first photo shoot, and it went really well. I say it's my first, it's really like my third, but it's like my first real official photo shoot, and I feel really good about it. He said it's going to take about a week to get the photos or whatever, but I feel really good about it. My friend Jaden, y'all know Jaden Hollywood, was helping me with the creative direction, and so last night we was talking and he was like, well, did you do this? Did you do that? And I was like, oh no, I forgot. Oh no, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do that. He was like, Treese, that's the vision. Like, you didn't do nothing in the vision, you know. But I still feel like it went really well. So I'm excited to see what those photos look like. You know, I just kind of needed some pictures and stuff for the website, and like just to kind of like go with the branding and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with it and seeing how everything comes out. The dress that I wore for that came from Fashion Nova Curve as well. It was $34 from Fashion Nova Curve. It's a nice little black dress. It's called called the JoJo dress. And so I'll let y'all know when those photos come out, and y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta give me y'all opinion about the photos, but I'm very proud of those. And then, you know, I told y'all last week that I've been, you know, just like on this spiritual journey, and I made a major breakthrough over the last couple weeks around my spiritual journey and my spirituality. So I have been reading the Bible more. I have an app on my phone. It's called U Version or something like that. What's the name of that app? It's called Bible. That's the name of the app. It's called Bible. And so like they have these daily challenges that you can do. And you know, but me, I can't wait. So I just be reading the whole challenge like back to back. And then like, you know, just kind of reading the whole passage and pondering on it and thinking about it, because my friend, you know, I told y'all I had reached out to my friend, and she was just saying like, you need to have an understanding of it for yourself. And that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been really trying to make an effort to read the Bible more, and just to kind of just try to get a little more grounded in my spirituality in that area, because I really do feel like God has a purpose for my life. I believe that I know what my purpose is, and I also believe that in order to fulfill my purpose, it's going to require me to get out of my own way. And so I've been praying a lot more, talking to God, and just asking God to guide my steps, and, you know, trying to figure out what trusting God looks like for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no right or wrong way to do that. Like, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what that looks like for me, so that I can really start to move in fulfillment of my purpose, of God's purpose for me. And so it's been good, you know, like I feel differently on the inside. I mean, I do feel like I am growing a lot. I definitely feel like the trust in the relationship between myself and God is healing a lot. And, you know, we're going to see what happens. I mean, I love the Lord. I always love the Lord. That's never changed. But, you know, trusting God has been quite a struggle for me. And so we'll see what happens. But I'll be continuing to share that journey with y'all. Okay? Hey, Latanya. I'm actually wrapping up, Latanya, so you're going to have to go back and watch from the beginning, girl, so you can make sure you catch up on everything. Make sure y'all check out this week's episode of Unicorns Talk Podcast. I'm talking about my leaving mental health, which I am very serious about doing. And make sure y'all tune in on Monday for Unicorns Talk Back on my Instagram Live. If you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely need to be. Let me put it up here for you, Instagram.com/ oh, girl. No, that's not right. There we go. That's my Instagram, so make sure you're following me on Instagram. Every Monday at 7:30 Eastern, I do Unicorns Talk Back, which is where we talk about the episode. And so y'all make sure y'all tune in this Monday, because we're going to be talking about a little bit more in detail on why I'm leaving mental health, and I'm looking forward to that. Also, make sure you go over to blackmaryfly.com /heart2heart. That's the number 2 heart, and check out this week's newest episode of Heart to Heart, which is how to find compromise in your relationship. That's a really good one as well. And, you know, subscribe to my YouTube page, my YouTube channel. I'm going to be trying to build that up real soon as well. Okay? That's all I got for y'all tonight. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And until next time, be well. Bye, y'all.